All right, guys. So welcome to the call, right? Congrats on breaking your call with A&R Enterprise and with me, right? So just a little bit about me. Here's what to expect during this call, right? This is just to get you ready, just prepping you up for the call, right? So just a little bit about me, right? We in my business, right? We fix credit and we build credit profiles that unlock $50,000 to $250,000 in approvals, whether you're trying to buy a home, driving your dream car, secure business funding, right? And we also do talk about the cheer packages, agreements, and then I'll be showing you guys some testimonials as well. Okay, so what I will answer, right? Why should I trust you with my credit and funding journey, right? A lot of clients are going to be asking in their head if they don't ask me directly, right? What kind of results have we gotten with our clients? What exactly do we do for you? How long does it take to see results? Number five, what happens after my credit is fixed? Can I use this to start a business or get funding, right? And obviously the course is yes, right? So what else I will answer? What happens if I book a call? What do we talk about? How are your services different from others? How much time do I need to commit? Are your strategies and trailings up to date? What guarantees or policies do you offer? Do you customize my plan based on goals? What is your credibility? Okay. Right. So why, first question, right? Why should I trust you with my credit and funding journey, right? Obviously, if you guys found me off social media, you know that I helped over 1,000 plus credit repair clients reach their goals. I generated over $10 million in funding approvals. That means lines of credit, business loans or personal loans, or also personal credit cards. Okay. I mentor clients to secure $50,000 in funding. I've been featured in webinars and industry networks for credit and funding, right? I also work with various military programs and VA centers. I also work with a lot of rehab centers and shelters as well, okay? I am obviously the owner of A&R Enterprise. I created it and I built it on my own. I also throw live in-person business events as well, right? I am the one that created Nevada credit and funding events, right? So I'm not a scam, right? I'm not someone that you can just be like, oh, he isn't who he says he is, right? He's not legit. Like I'm there in person. I'm the one speaking at these stages, right? The ones that I built. Okay. I also let the results speak for themselves, right? I got this client $145,000 on one credit card, right? It was an Amex business card, right? And then I work with online coaches and celebrities. I work beside real estate agents, mortgage lenders, solar, and business owners as well, right? But proving with my Sweep City kit package from negative credit, I was actually a product of the product. So I went from being in the 500 to 700 in 3 months. I built my credit profile, and then I got approved for about $150,000 in business lines of credit, right? But also, I scaled this business to a six-figure business, and then like I said, I am product of the product, but I also practice what I preach. Okay, all right. So, biggest question, right? Who do I serve? Who am I talking to, right? Who's like my client? But my clients can be almost anybody, right? It can go from someone who's barely even starting their credit journey, right? Barely even getting started, barely out of high school. It can be someone that's already been established, a nine to fiver, an established business, or someone barely even starting a business, or someone that wants to get a car or get a home, right? But I'm just gonna go through a little bit of who I work with. I'm not gonna go into every single one, but I do work with a lot of new parents or family focused, like the providers, right? They want to buy a home, get a car, get financial safety for their family. They're ready to invest in long-term stability and break the cycle of bad credit, right? So big pain point right here, right? I can't keep living paycheck to paycheck and saving and saying maybe next year, right? Big pain point right there. Recently denied. The frustrated applicant just got denied for a credit card, home loan. That means they're fed up being told no. They're ready for a real solution. They must be coachable. If you're not coachable, it's going to be hard working with you, and also going to be a headache for me. Feeling stuck because of my credit, right? That's the big pay point. And they just honestly just want to get approved for something that they want to they set their mind to, right? So obviously walking away is not an option, right? Franchise CEO blueprint. I won't go over this too much, but this is just for, let's say anyone that wanted to start their own credit and funding business, right? They're attracted to my franchise, my blueprint. You guys can take it. It'll be yours. I'll handle the fulfillment and everything off your hands for you, okay? Big hitter series, right? The builder. They want a serious side hustle gig, or they want to start some type of business or Airbnb, e-com, freelancing, fix and flip, trucking, right? It doesn't matter what it is. Payne, I don't have much money, but I can't grow without funding or better credit. Established small business owner, the grinder, already running a business, but cash flow is tight. Need business credit and capital to expand, hire, or invest in marketing. Banks keep saying no, and I'm maxing out my personal cards as well, right? So this is an example of someone with struggling success, right? At the end of the day, it's still success. Doesn't mean that they're lost, right? At the end of the day, they're still making money, but this means that something's happening in their business or something's getting tight. All right, the aspiring entrepreneur, the hustler, has a business idea but no funding to start, wants to leverage credit instead of cash to launch or scale. Right? Pain point. I know what I want to do. I just need the money to do it. Right? That means they want to go exactly do the route that I took, fix their credit, get capital, and then start leveraging other people's money, which is OPM. Right? First time home buyer, the dreamer, wants to buy a home, keeps getting denied for a mortgage, tired of paying rent, and wants ownership stability, right? I love that. I love that. First time home buyers and people that want their dream card, some of my favorite people to work with. I love getting them the approvals. I love making sure that they have the cheap card payment, the interest rate is super low, but I also like seeing them smile right when they get the goal. Right? That is my dream for everybody. I love getting people where they want to be. All right, so here's some results that we've gotten so far with A&R Enterprise. $50,000 to personal funding achieved for multiple clients in under 90 days. 250,000 combined in business and personal funding. Right. So with business funding, guys, like I mentioned, right, it's very different. I know there's a lot of misconceptions. I don't need any tax returns needed. No proof of income required. No bank statements needed as well. Okay, right. We're leveraging the personal credit score, the personal credit profile. I want to make sure you guys are aware of that. Your whole profile and the LLC. If something is not correct or it's not structured correctly on the LLC, the business side as well, that means we need to lock in and I need to get you going to connect the dots.
This is Kay Henry from
Here's
Infinite
just a
Global
little
Investment
testimonial
Group.
from Kay Henry.
I'm excited today because I received my first business credit card ever. It is a Chase Business Unlimited Ink card, thanks to Robert and A&R Enterprise. Throughout the entire process, it was seamless as well as educational. They kept me informed every step of the way. And again, thank you to Robert and A&R Enterprise.
Right. So just a little background on where I met Kay Henry. I actually met him at a networking event in Las Vegas. Right. He was a struggling digital business marketer. He had a phenomenal credit profile who was having issues scaling due to lack of capital. Right. So the biggest thing I did was he told me he had an 800 credit score. He had the profile. I checked it out. Less than 2 weeks later, he got the card because I am who I say I am. Right. But also a lot of people at the event also saw what I was able to do for him as well. Right. And then that's just where connections and relationships are made. Okay. All right. Another
Hey guys,
testimony.
Walter Worthington with the Worthington Unique Group, LLC. I'm a used car dealership. And I just let you guys know that Robert, uh, the credit repair guy, he's the best. My points went up 250 points within 22 days. And he has the proof to show that to you. Again, I'm in the process of getting the $50,000 loan. So I'm telling you guys, he's the guy to call to talk to. He's the best credit guy I've been seen. I've been to many, and he's the best. He's the go. So please give him a call. 250 points through 22 days, and I'm honest. There's no lie. So please give him a chance. He will make it work for you. Thank you.
Right. So real people, real results. Walter, just a little background about him, right? He already had a business. It was actually due to COVID that his dealership shut down, right? And then he wanted to reopen it up, right? With COVID shutting down, obviously his business went down, so his income went down. Then obviously with that, on top of it, his credit went down as well, right? Since then, for like the last 2 to 3 years, I think he told me when I last spoke to him, he's been trying to work with different credit repair companies. I think he was working with 5 different ones. He told me, and he wasn't getting any results. Right? He said he spoke to many different people trying to get results, but I was the one that got it up with him. Right? So, like I said, I am who I say I am. But like I said, another example: real people, real results. Right?
Hello,
Here's another
everyone.
testimonial.
My name is TC Johnson. Just wanted to give you some information about Robert, the credit repair guy. He's amazing. My credit was in the low 400s. Within 25 days, he got 31 items removed off my credit. Now I'm in the low 500s. Just looking forward to see what's next. Go see Robert. He has everything you need. He can get it done for you. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing what comes next, Robert.
right? So TC Johnson is just a normal guy. He actually works, I believe he works in a nurse or in a clinic. He just wanted to have good credit, man. He just wanted to see what he can get approved for, and so he doesn't have to wait just in case, right? So he's an example of the best time to fix your credit is when you don't need it. So when you need it, right, you're not waiting just to come to me 4 6 months later. You know, it could be whatever timeline it could possibly be because everyone's situation is different, and the way to fix it is all the same, but the way to build it is differently for different people based off their wants and needs, right? So I can show you guys a bunch of testimonials where we don't have time for that right now. Right, let's get into the next slide. All right, so here's what do we actually do. Right, so what I actually do here, right, is you guys can actually do it yourself. Right, I know clients they don't always want to work with me. Right, they don't want to like have me do it for them. They don't want me handling all their information for them. Right, so this is for people that want to fix and build a credit on their own without my guidance. Right, without me at all. Right, so this is what you get. You get actually the AI system able to break it down for you, so they can show you how to send out the letters and templates. Right, you're gonna get access to 15 credit building accounts. Right, to reach 700 faster. You get access to community support. Learn how to leverage credit for personal funding once your profile is solid. All right, so that is what you get with the DIY. You guys can do it yourself. You guys don't need me to do it for you. That's what you guys get, and that will be on your own. All right. So the next one, what do we actually do? Right? Sweep City Kit along with the standard express or elite packages that I have. I will be showing you guys, right? It will be the done for you system, right? Perfect for people who want to fix and build their credit with me, with my guidance, right? But also it will be requiring you guys to take action as well, right? So not only do I dispute all three items at the same time, we also teach you how to have strategic timelines to boost your score quickly, right? Create a custom credit and funding blueprint for your goals, whatever it is that you're looking for or that you need. Position you in for $50,000, $250,000 in personal or business funding, live credit portal access to track your progress in real time, right? So this is where I handle this all for you, right? The only thing I need you to do is, for one, with anybody that's doing the DIY of the Sweep City Kit, three major things. Pay down your cards under 10%, no more late payments, and do not apply for anything else while I fix your credit or while you're also fixing your credits for the DIY people. Okay. How long does how long does that take to see results, right? So for the DIY clients, right, you are on your own, right? This is more on you, right? You'll start seeing results in as little as 30 to 45 days. Okay. Most major improvements typically happen within 60 to 90 days because for one, you're also getting deletions, but also you're going to be adding history, right? That's with the 15 credit building accounts to reach 700 faster. Okay. Full credit repair, funding readiness in 46 months with consistent action, right? That means I will not be telling you when to send out your letters. The AI will be telling you to do it. It is just up to you to do it. Okay. Done for you clients. We will handle it, right? So I will handle this all for you. Most clients see score increases in 20 to 30 days. Full profile rebuild and funding positions takes about 3 to 4 months, right? We work fast, but the credit bureaus work in cycles, so we have to follow a strategic timeline to get the best results, okay? So what that means is that with any call that we do or any situation, right, we are working on the credit bureau's timeline, which, like I said, it could be anywhere from 30 to 45 days, sometimes 60. But the whole point is that I'm putting you guys in position for the best timeline possible. All right, so here's some of the options you guys can do. You guys can do nothing. It is completely free to do. I'll be honest with you, most of you guys on this call will probably do nothing. And that's just the real gist of it. Okay? You guys can keep your credit where it is. Continue getting denied or paying higher rates. Risk missing on approvals, funding opportunities. Go find another credit repair company that might be cheaper, but I guarantee you that nobody is teaching their clients how to never be in this position ever again. If nothing changes, nothing changes. That means if I don't do my job correctly, if I don't get you guys wherever you guys need to be, but if you guys are not willing to commit and just lock in, you guys can do nothing. And where has that gotten you back? That has led you back to me. That will lead you back to looking inward, right? You're going to be all up in your head, stressing out. At the end of the day, if you guys want a solution to a money leaking problem, it has to start with yourself in your mind and then your credit. And then you guys put it into action. All right. Option two, the DIY, do it yourself. Full DIY credit deletion course, proven hack, right? Community access for ongoing support, monthly Q&A calls keep you on track. AI credit report prompt, let AI break down your report, give you step-by-step action. Like I said, you're gonna get access to my ebook. Perfect people who want to learn on their own and save money, right? You control the speed. If you start today, right now, for my DIY people, you will see results in 30 to 45 days with consistent action. Okay. Option 3, standard, express, elite express, done for you tier. Full service and deletion process. Results come in 21 30 days. Funding strategies to position you for $50,000, $250,000. Bonuses for my people that want more stuff on top of what I do for you one-on-one, right? You will get access to my ebook. You will get access to my credit sweep city course, right, which is the A&R credit building course where I show you guys how to get approvals with soft pull banks, how to get approved for soft pull auto loans, personal loans, business credit cards, personal lines of credit as well. I'll give you a secret lenders list of also where do they pull from in the banks so you guys can do this strategically. The amount you spend also as a credit toward the franchise, right? So if you guys have ambitions of owning your own credit repair company, this will be actually as a it'll be a credit towards that type of blueprint program that I have, right? So any funnels that I have, any templates, text messages, onboarding calls, stuff that you guys get the whole backend team, right? You'll know your exact status anytime, anywhere. You'll get exclusive 24/7 customer service as well. Monthly one-on-one coaching calls to map out your funding program, okay, for your path as well. Right. So for my people, it's like, oh, what's the difference? What's the difference between the packages, right? So standard versus express. I dispute 3 bureaus at a time, right? You get processed by email and portal, right? On the right side, this is all express. Speed is 700 weekly, right? Priority calls with the backend team support and with me. Strategic timeline and guideline and preps, right? The pros of the both, right? As you can see on the left on standard, right, does not include monthly calls. The pros for standard is lower cost, hands off, smooth transition to funding approval, access to A&R course, right? Cons, slower path to 700, less accountability and guidance, right? Pros for the express, faster results with accountability, clear guided monthly targets, smooth transition to funding approvals, access to credit comeback course, higher investment, require you to be an action taker, right? You guys can see the timeline. It's 21 30 days as far as results wise and rounds. Funding ready 3 to 5 months. Funding ready on the left side for standard is 6 to 8 months, right? So if you're not an action taker, you're not a mover, you're not who you say you are, right? I think you guys should go with one of my less expensive package, right? Because I like to really work with straight shooters. I really do like working with people that are hands-on and fully commit. Okay, if that's not you, you like to kind of like lollygag, procrastinate, I recommend going to one of my cheaper ones. All right, so here's what separates me from other companies, right? Most credit repair companies, I just want you guys to know, they do not teach their clients, right? They let you fall back to the same cycle so you'll need them again. I'm very different, right? With the reason why I'm so different is why we just fix and we build our credit profiles. We educate you so we know exactly how to keep it strong. We give you the option to turn this into an extra source of income by starting your own company if interested. We create a long-term solution, not a quick fix. We want you to never need credit repair again. Not just today, right? With my goal isn't just not to just get you approved today, but to set you up for financial freedom for a lifetime, right? Across many lifetimes. So that if you have children, I'm giving you everything, all the sauce, you guys can give this to them as well, right? I don't want to give you guys everything and you guys just do nothing with it. I want you guys to pass it around to people, let them know what you're doing, let them know what you work on, give them access to the course, right? It's free, right? Guarantees, right? I get a lot of clients like, oh, is there any guarantees that you guys can get this off in the timeline? I'm like, well, the biggest thing, right, with guarantees, I'll tell you this. If you don't see at least some movement within the first 30 days, we'll review your case, give you your money back as long as it makes sense. I've been in business for 3 years and I never refunded no people. They always get results. If you don't listen to me and pay me just to stay stagnant, you will not like the process. If you just fall off of it, if you're not paying attention to it, it makes no sense. Okay. You'll have lifelong access to my credit education course. So even after your repair is complete, right, you have the tools to grow and leverage this forever. Right? Our mission is to repair, rebuild, and educate you so we never need credit repair again. We're here to fix the problem, not keeping the cycle. Right? That's the big thing. So what you'll walk away with after this call, right, is a clear action plan for fixing, building, leveraging your credit to obtain your credit goals, access to the credit portal, resources so you can start right away, our full support from day one to hit your goal. So congratulations if you made it this far into the presentation. Looks like you're serious. So for your time, I want you to text ready to my personal phone number, which would be my business. It would be 619-942-4901. We'll send you a discount link for $200 off. Where to start your credit journey. I will see you on the call, family.